How are you? So we're like 5 minutes late because I perpetually forget that we cannot go live at 1 o'clock on the first Saturday of the month. Because when we do, I am competing with the tornado sirens that go off the first Saturday of every month. So nothing's wrong. They just go off and then I can't. Oh, I just lost you guys. Are you kidding? Not again. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, jeez. Wait, it's spinning. Maybe it's going to come back. I don't know. Are you guys there? Can you see me? Because mine just like burrows hardcore. All right. Well, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to assume that we are on. I will cut this out so if you want to share it with your friends and stuff later. But I just want to say hi. My name is Shannon Hudson. I am with Young Living Essential Oils. I've been with Young Living since 2007. So we are going on, what is that, 15 years? In February, it'll be 15 years. And I had a friend of mine message me like 4 weeks ago, and she was getting ready to do a class on NingXia Red. And she's like, Shannon, you don't have a NingXia Red class on your website. And I'm like, what? How do I not have a NingXia Red class on my page? Apparently at some point it got taken down and I never put a new one on because I thought it was there. So I want to talk to you today. I want to chat about one of our premier products. Like, this is one of my absolute favorites, our Young Living's NingXia Red. So this right here, if you have ever heard me share or talk, I have talked about this juice. I share about it all the time. I don't go in depth like I am right now. I talk about water and I talk about NingXia Red every single meeting that I am in ever. So I want to go kind of deep. So you may have heard the basics, but this is going to be where we're really going to go in on each of the ingredients and really explain it. So this powerhouse in a bottle has been around for like over 30 years. It has been in one form or another. As science comes up and when there are new things and better things, Gary always evolved it. And as it is now, it's been here for probably 10 years like it is now. And as the science teaches us more, Young Living will reformulate and improve lots of different things. And I love that about them. The primary ingredient in our NingXia Red is our beautiful Chinese wolfberry. I'm going to go really deep into that. It's also traditionally known as goji berry. It has been hailed in Asia as a brain tonic for centuries. Like, that's their thing. NingXia Red is this delicious. So if you have a taste issue, I need to take that and put that to rest right now. It is delicious. It's a super food drink that combines wolfberry puree, which means we use the whole berry, the seed, the peel, even some of the leaves, like it's all pureed together. So you're always going to notice, I shook this up and I shouldn't have. I wanted to show you that as it sits in your refrigerator, the bottom part will get darker, and that's because the puree settles. So every time you use it, you're going to want to shake that baby up. So in here we have our NingXia Wolfberry Puree, our blueberry, aronia, cherry, pomegranate, plum juices. Some of those you're familiar with, some you're not. I'm going to dig deep on those. That will help. We've got stevia as our sweetener so it doesn't spike blood sugar. We've got grapeseed extract, vanilla extract, orange essential oil, yuzu essential oil, lemon essential oil, and tangerine essential oil. It is a beautiful, amazing blend. And today, I want to chat about those ingredients for just a few minutes. I am going to go as fast as I can because I don't want to take your whole afternoon. But seriously, wolfberries have been cultivated and used for memory, increased exercise endurance, stamina, energy, even heightened libido. Woo! So I'm not going to go deep on that, but do your own research. And they've talked about that in Asia for over 600 years. So this is like the OG happy juice, wolfberry powerhouse. In fact, those teeny tiny little red berries, they are even said to slow aging, hold back the hands of time, maintain beautiful eyes, love on your liver, your kidneys, your lungs, all the different things. So I don't know about all of that, but I can tell you that your body, we talk about it all the time, your body needs those vibrant colors. It thrives on those. I say it, we got to eat from the rainbow, the variety of different foods. We need to fill our plates with greens and yellows and oranges and all those reds. The purples, y'all, we don't get those in our diet, but each of those beautiful plants are packed full of nutrients. They feed every single cell in your body, from vitamins to minerals to cofactors, all the different precursors. Those bright colors are packed. And your body, with its innate intelligence, knows what to do with it. It knows what to do with those pieces. It can unpack it, and then it goes to work. Just a little nutritional background on our wolfberry itself, the NingXia wolfberries. We don't just call 1-800-GOJI berries and get our wolfberries from any warehouse or anywhere where they've been sitting. Our seed to seal process, which you can go on our website and read a little bit about our seed to seal, it includes where we source things, even like our wolfberries, because location is everything. Our NingXia wolfberries are grown at the base of the Himalayan mountains in the NingXia province. In this beautiful area here, they have the runoff, they've got the Yellow River, and all of these minerals that saturate this glorious soil. So it is full of so much life, and this is where our wolfberries are grown. There's over 80 different species of wolfberries worldwide, but the Lycium barbarum, which is the berry that is in here from the NingXia province, has by far the highest levels of immune balancing polysaccharides. We're going to talk a whole lot about antioxidants because NingXia wolfberry is a tremendous antioxidant. But what does antioxidant actually mean? A lot of us don't even really understand what that is. Antioxidants are compounds. My puppy is next to me trying to get TLC. If you hear her bark, I apologize. But antioxidants are the compounds that inhibit oxidation. That's a chemical reaction that can produce free radicals and chain reactions that can damage cells and organisms, us, everything. So you can think about an apple. So if you take an apple and you cut that apple in half and it will start to brown, that is oxidation. That is the free radical damage that's happening when oxygen is getting to the apple. But if I took lemon juice, which is a natural antioxidant, and I cut that apple and I put that all over that apple, it's going to either slow or inhibit or even stop that oxidation process. And so antioxidants, I want you to picture that apple inside your body. So that browning, or even, something when it rusts, that's oxidation when something rusts. So when something metal starts getting a little bit of brown on it, or that red rust color, we're like, oh, it's rusting. And if you do something about it, you can buff it off, you can put stuff on it, you can stop the oxidation. If you don't, it ends up getting a hole in the area, and that damage can spread, and rust, the oxidation that can happen, literally destroy an entire car. It can eat it up like it never existed. Takes a long time, but it can happen, right? So that's antioxidants go in and stop the oxidation action that happens. But I want to make sure you know this, because I don't think many people talk about it. Free radicals, or that oxidation, is a normal part of cellular metabolism. So me breathing in, just living, just doing life, it's normal. What happens is when oxidation happens, it destroys a molecule. So I'm supposed to have two, and they go off in partners happily ever after, everything's good. And we were supposed to get that wide variety of fruits and vegetables I talk about because they gave partners. So my body, as I breathe in and I metabolize, like some of those free radicals actually attack bacteria that shouldn't be there, negative bacteria. So it's not that we want to stop that process, you simply can't. What we want to do is make sure we have the partners. And one of the ways that we register foods to know how much antioxidant power they have is a scale called ORAC, O-R-A-C, and you hear people talk about it. That stands for Oxygen Radical Absorbency Capacity Scale. So that's just a way that universally we measure how much antioxidant power foods have. So NingXia wolfberries have been rated with an amazing ORAC of 3,472 per fluid ounce. So 1 ounce of wolfberries. But if you went to 100 grams, which is what they typically do everything on, is 100 grams. That's what you'll hear me talk about the rest of the day. 100 grams, that's over 12,000 on the ORAC scale, just from the NingXia wolfberry, that beautiful little berry that we get the whole kit and the caboodle. As a reference point, because that might not mean anything to you, as a reference point for 100 grams of, or 3.5 ounces, in case you don't know your measurements, eggplant registers as a 390 on that ORAC scale. Grapefruit is a 483 on the antioxidant scale. Brussels sprouts, eat your Brussels sprouts, kids. It's a 980 on that ORAC scale. So I say that so we get perspective perspective on what we're actually getting inside this bottle. So I'm not saying eggplants are bad or grapefruits are bad or Brussels sprouts are bad or any other juice is bad. What I'm telling you is we need to make sure that we understand that in our juice, we were very picky and choosy on which juices we used, and we wanted stuff that was at that top of that ORAC capacity, the highest antioxidants with, get this, the largest variety of antioxidants. We'll go into that and why that matters. So NingXia Wolfberries have so many amazing benefits. I would never be able to get them done if we went through all of them right now. It would be like a weekend conference we would have just on our wolfberries, but I'm going to share a few of them. So they increase clarity and energy. And the reason they do that is because of a compound called betaine. Betaine is inside the body converted into choline. Choline is an essential nutrient. So what's an essential nutrient? An essential nutrient is anything my body has to have, but it can't make on its own. It can't make it, or it's not going to be able to make enough of it. So choline is one of those. It's grouped in with your B vitamins. It's essential for cell membranes and neurotransmission. Choline is required to produce acetylcholine, which is one of those beautiful neurotransmitters that we talk about all the time. It plays a super important role in regulating memory, mood, intelligence. It's also needed for the process and synthesis of DNA, which is so important for your brain function. It's just so many different parts of that development. Choline has a role. Choline is an essential nutrient that supports your lipid metabolism, liver health, it supports the brain, central nervous system, helps to control that memory and that mood we talked about. It's great for the liver itself. It helps your muscles to be able to function correctly. Again, it helps with those cells in repairing the natural metabolism of repairing our cells themselves. It also helps to our lipids. Lipids are fats, by the way. So it helps fats break down and convert into energy so we get the fuel out of them. Wolfberries are loaded with important nutrients and antioxidants which support healthy immune function and healthy vision. Like those bright little red wolfberries are packed, hardcore packed with two constituents called lutein and zeaxanthin. Your sweet little eyeballs, I am telling you, they suck up lutein and zeaxanthin. Amazing for what it does for vision. The studies are in, everything is there. It is positive eye function in your beautiful eyes. Lutein and zeaxanthin, that's the whole carotenoid. So think how Bugs Bunny ate the carrot. I thought I saw a putty cat. It really does help with the vision. You just get so much in the wolfberry, which is a main reason why it makes such a difference. So I'm going to switch it up real quick. I'm going to talk about the Aronia Berry. That's one most people don't know a whole lot about. It's another name is chokeberry, and they are also an excellent source of beneficial antioxidants. Aronia berries are really high in anthocyanins, which give the berries their super dark blue. They're almost a black color, so that deep purple we talk about. Seriously massive antioxidant. 16,000 on the ORAC scale for that 100 grams. Aronia berries or chokeberries are really high in tannins. It's actually why they get the name chokeberry. Tannins give you that that dry mouth, that where it feels like there's just no moisture left. You're going to find it when you're drinking teas, coffee, red wine. Tannins are a very unique polyphenol. They are an antioxidant. They help to balance our normal inflammatory response. They're great for healthy bacterial count. So they're great for the gut itself. They're great for in the mouth itself, what it does with the different bacteria. They love on the heart in multiple different ways. They help balance healthy blood sugar levels. That's all the tannins. And again, this is that wide variety. You're going to find that lots of the different berries have a little bit of tannins. Our chokeberries have a higher amount. They love and support on the brain. Just saying, antioxidants, each of them work in so many different ways to truly support the body. This is why the variety is so important. This is why we're always talking about the rainbow or live, fresh, real foods, veggies, herbs, mushrooms. And you guys, we are going to be doing 2 weeks from now. We are doing, it might be next week. We're doing NingXia Greens, and we're going to talk about 60 different fruits, vegetables, mushrooms, herbs that are in that one, powerhouse. Make sure you come back and listen to that one. Let's talk a little bit about blueberries. Blueberries are one we're really familiar with. It again is full of brain supporting, thought clarifying antioxidants. Blueberries are 2,400 on the ORAC scale. Again, just for comparison, so you can keep it in your head, raspberries for the same 100 grams are 1,220. So blueberries are double the antioxidants that you're going to get in raspberries. Not that raspberries are bad. You do you. Munch your raspberries. Have it be a part of that plate full of good food you're having. Just want you to see the perspective. Your blueberries are high in polyphenols and flavonoids. They are thought to be actually responsible for all the health benefits that you're getting from the blueberries. They've been shown to directly increase antioxidant levels in your body. That's a powerhouse. The blueberries love your healthy heart, healthy cholesterol, healthy blood pressure. Just TLC, sweet TLC for your heart. Your blueberries are all about it. And last but not least, blueberries have been shown to support that normal inflammatory response. So I have said that phrase probably 10 times already. Let me explain what that means. We are supposed to have inflammation when something happens. So I'm walking along and I twist my ankle and it will swell up. And the reason it swells up is all that fluid, all that blood is running there, and it's the body's call for nutrients. It's like, oh no, we damaged the muscle or we damaged this. I need. And what's supposed to happen in all those beautiful fluids that run there, it's supposed to bring all the nutrients so then your body can have a normal response, which means it's able to fix and repair it. That's the job. So that normal inflammatory response, that's what we're supposed to have. But most of us, because we're missing those parts and pieces or puzzle things and we don't even realize it, our inflammation stays. So that ankle doesn't get what it needs. And it's like every, couple of days, hey, it still hurts. Now you'll get back to doing your stuff, but you feel it more. That's those weird aches and pains you have from stuff you did 20 years ago. So one of the things that happens is when you're doing like the blueberries and all those veggies and fruits I'm always talking about, any of them, it helps to support a normal inflammatory response. It helps your muscles bounce back after recovery, after exercise. Blueberries are amazing. So we're going to jump over really quick to our pomegranates. So I know you're thinking, is it an antioxidant? You bet. Absolutely. They register a 3,037 on the ORAC scale for that 100 grams. This is why our NingXia Red is so amazing. Seriously, the combination of all of these amazing different types of antioxidants. This is why, you'll see different people post pictures and they're like, oh my gosh, if you drink 2 ounces of NingXia Red, you'd have to consume 48,000 almonds to get the same antioxidants. This is what they're comparing it to. They're comparing it to the ORAC scale. So if you did 2 ounces of NingXia Red and the amount of antioxidants in that compared to 48,000 almonds, that's where you're seeing that picture. That's where that's coming from, if that helps you to understand it a little bit better. This is why we can say those 2 ounces accomplish so much. That commercial of, you need energy, you need this, you need that, woo, and all that stuff. Because it really does. It's because it's the variety. Each piece builds on the next piece. Like each of these ingredients, they're amazing on their own. If you were doing blueberries and you were doing pomegranate, you were doing your wolfberry, each of those are great. But when you combine them together, powerful. We're going to talk about that synergy in just a minute, but it's a game changer. And pomegranates themselves are packed with nutrients. They again support that normal inflammatory response. They give our DNA some of the building blocks that it needs for normal replication. Again, your heart loves all the colors. So when you're doing all the high color stuff, all the anti-inflammatory stuff that we're talking about, all those bright foods, and you're eating that diet, your heart is happy. Even your urinary system needs all those antioxidants to flow like it should. And also your pomegranates, they help to improve exercise endurance and recovery. What does that mean? When you work out, you're able to work out a little bit longer, a little bit stronger, a little bit harder, but you're going to also have that quicker recovery. It's just powerful. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get through all of the things that are NingXia Red. I just really wanted to give you a really good foundation to build on, and then encourage you to research some of the other things on your own. Jude, I didn't even get to the essential oil blend. So real quick, think about essential oils like a cheerleader. So like our orange essential oil, tangerine essential oil, lemon essential oil, yuzu essential oil, all of these are in the bottle, and they are super rich and powerful in D-limonene. This beautiful blend has these teeny tiny molecules that run through your body very, very quickly. Like they absorb, they can cross the blood-brain barrier, they fly, and think about them going in and just flipping on switches, turning things on, and they go through, or think of them as a mama who is cleaning up the house before company comes, right? And she is running around picking up socks, doing the dishes, and making sure that everything is functioning and looking perfect. That's what the oil blend in our NingXia Red does. It just partners with all of the good parts and it carries them. So all together, we're going to talk about that synergy. The synergy in these amazing ingredients, they pull together that it's, I'm going to say this again, it's yummy, it tastes good. I know for some of you, you have real taste issues. Please know this is wolfberries, aronia, raspberries, blueberries, pomegranate. It has the oils of orange, tangerine, lemon, yuzu, which is another citrus from Japan, I believe it is. The NingXia Red is high in allergic acid, polyphenols, flavonoids, vitamins, minerals. It's a beautiful variety of different antioxidants because each of those antioxidants, they live on different parts of your cells. Different things do different things. I'm just saying, drinking 2 ounces a day is the equivalent. So that picture I gave you of 1,600 blueberries, 46,000 almonds, and 200 oranges and apples in 2 ounces of NingXia Red. That's that comparison. That's the antioxidant power that you're going to get out of it. Taking that 2 ounces of NingXia Red in the morning is going to give you that mood boosting, clarity enhancing, focus and energy, straight up happy juice, the OG happy juice. So you can enjoy your day. You can sleep sweet when you go to bed. Can I take a minute to discuss, where are we at? I want to talk real quick about some of the studies that we have been seeing for NingXia Red and how it supports that inflammatory response. What does that mean? When you are free of that inflammation, everything in your body flows better, it moves better, we feel better, we breathe better, and studies are showing us this is going to help keep that balance, that normal response we're supposed to have. Not only you're going to feel strong, but your thoughts, your clarity, your energy, all of it is going to give that beautiful, gentle boost. On top of that, can we talk about sleep? The fact that this beautiful blend that gives you the energy during the day, the ability to focus, clarity, helps to increase the amount of time that you sleep, so that you get that little extra sleep so you can get that deep sleep. It's powerful. You got to stay up on some of the studies. Super exciting. I do want to talk real quick about 2 other products that we have that are a part of, in my mind, the trifecta. So this is our NingXia Nitro. Now I know I do not have time to go into the whole thing. I am going to do a full class just on the Nitro and on the Zing, but I'm going to give you a quickie overview. At 26 minutes, I'm trying to hurry, y'all. So our NingXia Nitro is a blend of essential oils, different botanical extracts, D-ribose, we're going to go into that one of the other classes, Korean ginseng, huge, amazing neurotropic, green tea extract. Our Nitro, anytime I talk about this one, anytime, people always think this is just about energy, and I think it's the word nitro. We think of that with vehicles and cars, right? But this, it's about the brain. It even says on the container here, supports cognitive fitness. So this is about getting your brain. If you read it, it's not listed as an energy supplement. The energy is actually a side effect of the amazing cognitive function that it gives you. It's full of neurotropics like Korean ginseng. We just talked about that. So what is a neurotropic? Because people are asking, they've got questions. A neurotropic can be a natural or a synthetic substance. Obviously, in Young Living, it's always going to be natural. And they're taken to be able to improve mental performance in healthy people. And they've gained popularity recently, and people are using them as trigger words. But the truth is, they've been around forever. They've for centuries, it's food. Ginseng is food. It's been around forever. It's multiple different ones. They're brain food. They're things that flip the switches on for you. So Young Living, we've had different neurotropics in our products for over 30 years. So it's all about your brain. When you hear the word neurotropics, think memory, focus, creativity, intelligence, motivation. You can also simply state, my brain loves them, and they flip the switches back on with no fancy word needed. So NingXia Nitro on its own helps with sustained energy levels, no jitters, because it's not this highly caffeinated product. It improves mental focus, clarity, overall memory. It's going to help with that whole cognitive function. It supports a healthy mood, overall well-being, feeling happy, It's a part of that. It increases exercise and sports performance. So again, you partner that with your NingXia Red. You see how they overlay with each other? It partners and enhances collagen production. That's a whole nother bibbit that I'm going to go into actually next Monday, I think it is, next Tuesday. I'm going over our beautiful inner beauty and all the parts and pieces and why they work the way they do. So I'm going to tie those together with what we have with our beautiful NingXia line. And overall, it gives a little TLC to your heart, your eyes, may even improve your sex drive. Think about that with when you're making that plate full of food and you're figuring out what you're going to eat and making sure you're getting your reds, your purples, your greens, your yellows, your oranges. Understand that your heart, your eyes, your sex drive, your kidneys, all those things, they layer together. The last one I'm going to do right here, I'm only going to give it a minute because I will definitely come in. Maybe next month will be all NingXia products. I don't know. But this is our Zing. So this is our lightly carbonated drink. It combines NingXia Wolf puree. Just like I said, it is the whole thing. The seeds, what's it called? The fruit itself, the skin, all of that is in here. And we partner that with blackberry juice, different essential oils, all the different white tea extract is in here. It's a powerhouse. So if you are used to drinking sodas, so I have to be 1000% honest, I don't drink this. I'm not a carbonated kind of person. It burns my tongue because I'm a baby, my husband says. But this has black pepper in it too, like so many different amazing things. And if you are trying to give up soda, this is such a good transitional product for you because it's not going to drain your adrenals. It's not going to make you more tired. It's going to give you that little bit of a focus, that little zing to your life. So you might want to play with this. If you're somebody who already does Zing, tell us in the comments. What do you like about it? Do you turn it into a drink? What do you do? How about Nitro? Are you already a Nitro user? What do you love about it? I take my Nitro twice a day. I have it in the morning. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog. She's cracking me up. And then I have another one around 2, 3 in the afternoon. My NingXia Red, I do 2 ounces in the morning. And typically I do it in my red drink, which I will come on here and show you guys what that is. I mix it with all kinds of stuff together. So we actually have an amazing kit where you can get these 2 items together. You can get several bottles of NingXia and some single bottles, and you get your Nitro. It's a great way to get started. It's around $150. And if you are not already using the products, you're not already a member, get back with whoever shared this video with you. If they tagged you in it, if it was on their feed and they shared it in one of their social media and you watch it and you're like, oh my gosh, I need some, get back with them. They're the people that are going to help you, walk you through it, chit chat, all the things. If you found me on your own on YouTube or anything else, shoot me a message. I will help you get the best bang for your buck when you go to order your NingXia and your Nitro. Awesome deal. So, all right, you guys, I tried really hard to stay around 20 minutes. I didn't succeed, but at any rate, I love you all. I will be back. We will talk more. And if you have any questions about any of the ingredients, you're like, Shana, I need to know more about blah. Write it in the comments and I will answer the questions. I monitor any of the videos we do for a couple of weeks so that I can make sure I keep up with you. So please do so. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next whatever.